Hey, quick question. Is this thing working? Anyone able to hear the sound of my voice? Yes, we can hear me now. Oh my goodness. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Captain Needy. I am the host of whatever this is. Ironically enough, I am a superhero with YouTube powers who is continually having those YouTube powers limited by YouTube. Over the weekend, there were some interesting changes, shall we say. While I was getting ready to return to this awesome broadcast, I learned that streamers will no longer be able to stream on YouTube mobile app if they do not have 1,000 subscribers. I am in that category. I do not have 1,000 subscribers on the NeedsMoreSubs. So, I've been trying to scramble to figure out what in the world shall I do instead. Since November of the 2018, I've been trying to get this somewhat frustrating app called Streamlabs to work. It is still frustrating me, but apparently it might be working. I think we will say it is working if people can actually hear what I'm saying and something is going out over the stream. Normally during this time frame from 11:50 a.m. to noon o'clock-ish, we would have a pre-stream with a bunch of cool video stuff, but we don't have that right now. We just have me stretching for time, trying to make the final preparations to host the show, which would be a doozy of a show if it goes off without a hitch, because this is Tuesday. On Tuesdays, we do milestones and more. And oh my goodness, there are more milestones than there have ever been before. Because now, we have been, over the last couple weeks, we have been compiling our milestones by database. And that is a very, very serious power upgrade for our YouTube powers here at the Institute. We never did anything like that before. Get our milestones by database, and when you start getting your milestones by database, I don't know if you have plans to do that in the near future or not, but wow, the database spits out a lot of milestones. Presently, I am attempting to do something that I am not particularly adept at, not very skilled at, which is talk and think at the same time. In previous episodes of this live broadcast, we've tried to do this before with me talking and thinking and trying to configure things and turn switches and knobs at the same time. It generally goes poorly. It's likely to go poorly this time. Okay, I think I got those switches and knobs. Yes, please bear with me while we are learning to do a show here. Studio Geek asks, why do we broadcast shows from the phone rather than broadcast the shows from the computer? And the answer to that would be one, for lack of a webcam, which I don't know if we actually would need a webcam. We might not, that might not be essential. But one thing that is essential that we do not have is a graphics card. So Streamlabs for desktop laughed at me very much. I tried to do just Streamlabs directly from the desktop, and it laughed at me and said, "What do you think you're trying to do, buddy? With no graphics card, you are going nowhere." So that is why the only way, and I've just really, when I was experimenting with Streamlabs just to see what it does, this was like almost a year ago, and it laughed at me. I was like, well, that's fine. I don't need to do live broadcasting anyway. But then other people were doing live broadcasts on their phone, and it seemed very nice and very interesting. And I was like, I wonder if I could do the live thing from my phone. And I just like opened up the YouTube app, and I was just really playing around. And then I started having a live stream on accident, and I still have one. Give me 1 second while I try to connect this keyboard to this music machine. The music that you're hearing right now mostly is from yesterday's video that we just uploaded. I've spent a lot of time in the last couple weeks making video assets, doing interesting things. I don't know if this will broadcast, but this is CGI me. Hey, CGI me. I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning working on that last night, and I shouldn't have done that, because as a consequence of that, I'm very tired. And this morning, I had a whole lot of programming that I was trying to do, and every single line of code that I would type, I would go to execute that line of code, and then I would be like, okay, what did I misspell this time? It's like every single, like, get one line of code done at a time, and you had to like spend 10 minutes trying to figure out how to spell something. Yeah, I'm tired. Hi, how are you? I am going to come back to the screen. This is called the Inception screen. Oh my goodness, would you believe it? I have misplaced my gloves too, on top of everything else that's going on. 1 moment, please. I have located my gloves. They are like 3 inches out of reach. And I'm like stretching and trying to make something happen. So if you hear a loud thud and a crash and like stuff, that is going to be because I will have fallen over rather than retrieve my gloves. So here we go. Wish me luck. Whew. I succeeded in knocking them down to a place where I could get them. Now occurs to me how warm it's going to be wearing gloves in the summertime. Now that it's springtime, that's starting to occur to me. I'm like, oh my goodness, wait a minute, it's going to be summer. Oh, yeah. Here's a keyboard for us. So, how are you folks doing? Who's working on what? What are you guys working on? Who's doing what on YouTube? What's interesting that you've seen on YouTube? who's got something coming up that they like everybody to see. Hey, Chris Conco Vlogs, congratulations on a recent milestone. I know that the database has been spitting out a lot of milestones, and it spit out one of yours. So, congratulations on whichever milestone that was that you just hit. It is noon o'clock, and it is time to get underway with the Milestones and More program. And just to show you what we're up against, the video editor that I use is called Power Director. Power Director is the name of that thing. So this is what we're up against. Last week we did not have a show, and last week was the first week that milestones started getting spit out by database. And this is what last week had. There's like 28 or some odd milestones, 17 different ones from 28 different channels. And then this week, the database spit out another 20-ish or so. So, yeah, we're going to have to figure out new ways of doing milestones. I'm thinking probably the way that we should do it is we should prioritize, first and foremost, prioritize any that anybody expresses an interest in seeing. So if anybody in the studio audience, and the global audience around the world wants to particularly see anything on the list, then we can give priority to that. I'm going to cut and paste the link into the chat so that you guys can go directly to where I am here, if you so desire. Here is a forum link to the menu. Justin Mello is inching closer to 2K. If you have not familiarized yourself with Justin Mello's channel, he plays guitar, he has an awesome backdrop, he has the golden singing voice, and he plays a lot of cover songs and a lot of all kinds of songs. And just so you know, and Studio Geek 32 is closing in on 1K, and it's a similar thing going on over there. Lots of cover songs, lots of cool stuff. And if you've never seen the Crocodile Rock over on Studio Geek 32, then you need to go fix that problem, because you need to see the Crocodile Rock cover from Studio Geek 32. It's kind of awesome. So yeah, we have some 30 to 40 milestones or more, and I'm not going to read them all off like I used to do, but we are going to prioritize any that anybody expresses an interest in seeing first, then any particularly significant, like, you know, 100,000, 50,000, 10,000, 1,000, like those big milestones, 500, 100 even is like a very big milestone when you get to that. I remember when you get to that, that's, yeah. So, yeah, we'll prioritize it by the milestone significance, and then we'll also prioritize it based on people that we haven't seen in a while. Like, I mean, try to avoid just showing the same people every week and everything, if that's a consideration. But yeah, wow, there are a lot of milestones. Just to get into the program and to give myself time to catch my breath and orient myself, and maybe pinch myself on the earlobe and try to wake up, we are going to take a look at the channel that hit the 75,000 subscriber milestone. They were awesome expanding channel number 10 on our list, and they are the people who made this awesome program that I used to make the three-dimensional needy that is in progress, that is going to happen sometime soon. uh, after I get some sleep and come back at it and finish sculpting that. But their name is Blender, and Blender is amazing. They make amazing software, and they have a lot of fanatical followers all across the YouTube, and those fanatical followers have finally resulted in the amassing of 75,000 subscribers on their YouTube. Congratulations to them. And we're going to take a little bit of a look if we can figure out where they are. Here they are. They just came out with their brand new open movie. Every once in a while they have an open movie where a lot of 3D modelers work on it together and create something amazingly awesome. And we're going to take a little teeny sneak peek if I can move everything around and get things off of the knobs so that I can switch the knobs around. Okay, I think we're ready. This is Blender Animation Studio. Very cool. I will try to bring the link back if anybody's interested in exploring this a bit more. So at that suspenseful juncture there, we will leave it there and encourage you all to come check out the rest of this video. Let me grab the link for it. You can add it to your watch later list. I'm sure I have a billion tabs open that are going to end up confusing me mercilessly all stream long. One good thing that I'm really appreciating about the Streamlabs is that it makes it a lot easier for me to read the chat while we're away watching a video. That is a very nice new feature. I'm liking that. Hello, CGI Nerd, and welcome. Hello, Creators Alliance. Thank you very much for making the video that you made over the weekend talking about how people can still stream. There was a Creator Alliance video. There was a D Niman video. There were like about, I don't know, 3 or 4 videos that said, hey, don't worry about it, buddy. You can still stream. You just got to get like Streamlab or Switcher or something like that. And so I was like, okay, I'll try Streamlabs one more time then. Okay. You know, it's not like I hadn't tried it 100 times in November. But then I went to try it again this morning, setting up the stream here to do this particular show. And then, like, last time I tried it, it was too difficult and I couldn't figure it out. This time, it was too easy and it just started streaming before. Like, I was, like, expecting to have to put in some kind of stream key and have to type that in letter by letter onto my phone, on the little keyboard phone thing that I hate to type in, and, like, you know, all that. And instead, it just said, okay, you're streaming now. And I was like, wait a minute. No, wait, what? It's 12:30. I didn't mean streaming now. I meant I'm getting ready. And they were like, no, you're streaming, buddy. So, yeah. I got to figure it all out. It'll take me a minute. I think Beanie asked me how am I enjoying the Blender Studio Suite thing there. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I have had a love affair with Blender for almost 10 years now, and sculpting electronically is a favorite thing of mine. But Blender has a brand new package out that is supposed to have all the greatest, coolest, awesomest features that a 3D animator could ask for. And as you could probably guess, it requires a graphics card. So I am unable to use that one. I have to use the one from a few years ago, but that's okay, because I still love it. And that's how we're doing there. Yep. Pretty cool. That's going to be in a bunch of future videos there. Awesome. Where was I? Taking a moment off to send some get well soon wishes to Studio Geek 32. Hope you are feeling better soon. So we got a million bajillion milestones. We're going to get through as many as we can, focus on some significant ones and some ones that aren't here quite as often. One that is in both of those categories is called Mr. Inspired John. Mr. Inspired John was in the same boat as us, with getting knocked off of his live streaming ability. He had like 850 subscribers or something, and YouTube said, no more, buddy, on the YouTube mobile app. You're cut off. And so he went on a campaign with the hashtags and the communities and whatever all, and he is like, you know, get me to 1,000 subscribers. And the community said, okay, Inspired John. And blammo! 1,000 subscribers for Mr. Inspired John. Awesome work there. We've done some collaborations in the past there, the Inspired John and I. We have an interview session going on, and there is one more video of that in the pipelines that is in the queue of a million videos that I need to work on. Here is a video called With WrestlerMania, who was a guest on the best hour of my day with the Michael Firer Jr. this morning. So we can watch a piece of this. This was probably some of that Baltimore Meetup Collabathon awesomeness that happened just last month.
I am on my way to visit Jamie from WrestleMania, and we are going to go to the state, I believe it's the State Police History Museum, and It's of course a rainy day. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, it's just really dark and dreary out here. And hey, knock on wood, I don't get pulled over by the police. But if I do, how cool would that be? To tell them that I'm on my way to the State Police History, or State Police, yes, History Museum. Might get another ticket. Try my luck. They won't pull over Prius. On the way here, I ran into a very rare species. Okay? Gotta be really quiet, alright? We wanna sneak up on it quietly. It is a silver, four-wheeled Toyota Prius at the gas station. It's like a once-in-a-month opportunity. And we've now got it on film. How cool is that? Let's play with Jamie. WrestleMania. He is actually scary tall in person. I'm on my tiptoes right now. And we had a great time coming over here. It was wonderful to see you. And I got to follow him all the way over here. He's a really fast driver, you know. Actually, I have a Prius.
Like 75.
Yeah, he did. And we outran a cop.
Yeah.
And we are here at the State Police Museum, so this will be interesting. Boys know that it's illegal to have an open bottle of alcohol in the state of Pennsylvania? Hand it over here, you pumpkin pie haircutted freaks.
But the reason they wore those pants is because when they were making...
That is a little bit of Inspired John and the Inspired John channel. Check that out and see if you want to add to the 1,000 subscribers over there. Congratulations again. Okay, that music right there was the song from a video that I just had sitting in the music machines. We need to make a new song of our own for today. We're gonna try to do that quickly because we got too much stuff to do and we got too little time to do it. Oh my goodness, everything is out of position. So the way that you could help me with that is by giving me a root note, just any letter of the alphabet that is lower or equal to the letter G. That will help me figure out what I'm doing. If I get more than one, then maybe we can have an accent note, and if I get like 3 or so, then maybe we could get like a motif going or something. C. I like C. C is good. That'll put us in the Locrian there. Very interesting sound coming right up. Got to figure out some beats here for a second. Let me see if I can. That's kind of electronic. We got to go with whatever we got set up. So. Our timing is a little off, but we got to deal with it. It's gonna be stuck that way forever. Every time I go listen to this on the SoundCloud, which believe me will be hundreds of times. I'm gonna have to hear that weird timing. Okay. Here I am. I already forgot we said C. Okay. We're in C. Here we go. Studio Geek is requesting some bass, and we are hooking up some bass for Studio Geek. Hope upright bass is okay with you. Okay, that whistly sound is called an oboe that is played at a really high register. So whereas you would normally hear an oboe sounding low, we've cranked it way up higher than it's supposed to go, and then it sounds like that. Quintessentially needy. I think that is code for knowing what you're supposed to do and then not doing what you're supposed to do and just doing whatever you feel like doing because that's what your squirrel brain mandates for you to do. That is quintessentially needy. We'll add a little bit more music towards the end of the program. Let's look at our menu again. The Goal Guys got 150,000 subscribers on the YouTube, and that is a whole lot. They were awesome, expanding channel 102 on the list, and congratulations to them. That's pretty cool. Iz Harris, who is a poet that we featured on this program not very long ago when she was awesome channel 253, and she had about 12,000 subscribers, and now she has hit the big 50, 50,000 subscribers. Congratulations to Iz Harris, and congratulations also on 50,000 subscribers to Sam Perry Music, who was that was the very first episode of the re-review that we ever did when we didn't have a lot of channels, and when we first turned on the power switch on Needs More Subs, and we're like, oh my goodness, we have a channel, we got to do something with it. we made an episode of the re-review, and a random number generator gave us Sam Perry music, and he had about 1,000 subscribers, and then all of a sudden he had like 6,000 subscribers, and then all of a sudden he got on the program called Voice for Australia. They have like, you know, The Voice or whatever it is, and Australia makes their own version of The Voice, and he got on there, and now he has 50,000 subscribers. Congratulations very much to Sam Perry for that awesome milestone accomplishment. Paul Grossclose, young teenage guy making awesome videos over there, has the 5,000 subscribers. That is very, very cool. 5,000 subscribers. Congratulations to Paul Grossclose. Professor, who let a professor in here? Professor Heather Austin, who teaches you all kinds of interesting job acquiring skills, resume building, and interviewing techniques, and all of that cool, awesome stuff. She was Awesome Expanding Channel number 91, and the database has informed me that she has reached the 25,000 subscriber milestone. Please bear with me for a moment. Indulge me for 1 second. I'm going to turn down the music for a quick second and show you a little bit what I'm talking about the database. I keep referencing the database. We have an Awesome Expanding channel here, a list of channels here on NeedsMoreSubs, and it used to be just hand-coded, just like some HTML files and stuff. But recently we have made it into a database. And we keep adding features to that database, and the features keep exciting me. One new feature that we have is, before, if you knew what a channel was called, it didn't help you much because you had to know what number it was. Like, you had to go scrolling through the list and look for that number, and who knows what number it was, how long ago it was listed, or whatever. But now we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and all of that stuff. So if you know what the name of the channel is, for example, let's get anything off of the Milestones list. The Milestones, Jay Lippman. Here we go. Jay Lippman reached 800 subscribers on the YouTubes there. Let's say we don't know what his number is, because how would we know what his number is? Like, you know, not everybody, you know. So we can just click on the J, and then alphabetically we can look for Jay Lippman. There he is right there. And then we can either click on, and then also we can click and go even further and see exactly Jay Lippman's channel. We can look up his Twitter, or if he has Instagram, then Instagram would be there. And we can have a link to his homepage on YouTube, his videos page, or his about page, which is very helpful to me. So then we can go right to Jay Lippman's channel with the videos, and we can see what's new over there. And we are going to come back here and see what's new in just a second. But I also wanted to tell you a secret, just because I can. Up here in the URL for the Awesome Expanding list of Awesome Expanding channels, there's like a question mark and then the different features that you can put in. This is called Alpha J, which lets you look up J alphabetically. But if you erase that Alpha J and in all capital letters type in the word fresh, then you have our new feature that is not implemented quite yet, but that is coming very soon, which just shows you which channels on our database have the newest known videos. And that, my friends, has been really helping me get around YouTube a lot faster than before. These are channels that have come out with a video today. And these are channels that came out with a video yesterday. That's kind of awesome. It's like your very own personal subscription feed for the Awesome Expanding list of Awesome Expanding channels. It's like you could be subscribed to the whole list, kind of, with that. That's crazy. I'm gonna stop rambling and talking about all that, but that's cool, exciting things that are coming up very soon. That's why I haven't had any sleep, and why I have not been getting as many videos done as I intended to get done. But yeah, I made a lot of video assets, and those videos are definitely coming now because, yeah, I made a lot of because I made this thing and all the other things. This is an example of what Mr. J. Lippman does on his channel. Congratulations on the 800 subscriber milestone. Here we go.
I'm tired.
I relate. I totally relate to that.
What's up, guys? Jay Lippman here. Welcome back to yet another video. If you're new to the channel and you're into things like video editing, camera gears, and life as a full-time creator, did I say camera gears? Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Whew, it has been a rough few days. The kid's sick. She's got the fever and the stomach and the whole thing. She's been home for 3 days, and it's been rough. I've been trying to take care of her. I've been trying to get work done. Nothing's working out. I'm not sleeping. I mean, can you see the bags under the eyes? That's just ridiculous. And I haven't been able to really film anything either. I mean, usually I film something on Monday. I spend the whole week putting it together, and this time that just didn't happen. So this video is being recorded on a Friday and it's going out in 3 days, so I gotta do a rush edit, which has been kind of commonplace lately. I don't like that. I like giving myself the time to edit. I like practicing the things that I learn, and I'm not giving myself enough time for whatever reason. I'm not able to give myself time to actually do that over the last few weeks. Not cool. That's got to change. The one upside to all of this is I've gotten a chance to watch a lot of YouTube. Like, the kid gets needy and she just wants to sit on my lap and cuddle, which is great. It just melts my heart every time, but I can't really do any work when that's happening. So I pick up my phone, I pop on YouTube, and I catch up on friends' videos, or I watch some tutorials or some camera gear reviews and all that stuff, and basically I watch what I make. Do you guys do that? Let me know in the comments. And as I was watching all these videos about, you know, the best camera for this and the best lens for that and the best microphone and the best...
Telling my life with his words, killing me softly with his song right there. That is, wow, that is, I can totally relate to a lot of that. I am very tired. I also spent very, very, very much of the last week taking care of my daughter solo there, spending a lot of childcare hours and a lot of, and watching a lot of YouTube. Not on my phone though. I was watching YouTube by database. Watching database is a whole new experience, and I love it. And it's getting dangerous. Combining database and squirrel brain together. You should not splice database and squirrel brain together. You should be careful. You should take care not to do that. Here, I totally agree. Jay Lippman has some awesome thumbnails. Very, very, very cool thumbnails. Whew, I just need to take a break. Oh my goodness. I can't take a break. I'm in the middle of a live stream. A live stream that started early because I went to try to get Streamlabs working, and it just started working. Like, it didn't start working. It started not working. That's what happened. I remember now. It was like an hour ago. I pressed the button and it said, "You're live streaming." And I was like, it can't be that easy. And it was like, oh, no, it's not. It's definitely not that easy. It's just your stream is active now, and everybody can come in and start talking, and everybody can, like, the stream says live in the little red letters under it, so everybody thinks there's going to be something here, but nothing is going on. Yeah, because everything is broken and there's no sound and there's no video and everything is wrong. So ultimately, for the purpose of anybody that hopes to stream in Streamlabs in the future, I tried all the settings I could think of to try, and the only setting that really seemed to actually do it was to lower my bit rate. Like, I found my bit rate and I downsampled way down lower to like 1500 kbps or something like that, and then it said, okay, now we will let you stream. So that was the fix, if you're ever looking for that information. So who else we got on this menu? Everybody. This menu is so... I need to close that so I stop looking at that. Trying to peek around my camera and see our menu here. Say congratulations on 8,000 subscribers to Ian Corzine, and also Ready for Fun. And congratulations on 1750 for the Smuggler's Room. I love that channel so much. Congratulations on 500 subscribers. That is a very big milestone. I love that one. For Jeff Eatley and for Epic Cardboard Props. Also with the 500 subscribers. That was quick. Doing great job over there, Epic Cardboard Props. Congratulations on 300 subscriber milestone to Marty's Crew. Marty's Crew, big friends of the community there. A lot of people see Marty's Crew all around, going here, there, hanging out and doing good things for the good folks of YouTube. Congratulations last week, 200 subscribers for video content marketing, for Fat Guy Hiking, also for Karen Terry's Dungeons and Dragons YouTube channel, teaching you all kinds of cool things about role-playing games and how to enhance your role-playing experience. Karen Terry has gotten the 200 subscriber milestone on YouTube. That's awesome. One of the first early ones, Awesome Expanding channel number 15, Run and Gun, teaching photography there, has gotten the 4,000 subscriber milestone, as has the Awesome Expanding channel number 110, Steve Believe. Steve Believe with the 4,000 subscriber milestone. Congratulations to Steve. Very cool. CGI Nerd, who I believe was in the chat earlier or is still in the chat, has the 2,500 subscriber milestone last week. Very cool. Congratulations, Alejandro. And Whatever Parodies, doing anime-related parodies, just keeps on getting those milestones. Now they have the 10,000 subscriber milestone, making awesome talk show type programs dealing with anime and cool stuff like that. Justin Bennett last week got the 6,000 subscriber milestone. Congratulations very much to Justin Bennett. So any of those are on the table if you'd like to see any of those or any of them. Here is one more time the list I will bring over to the chat. The menu. Oh my goodness, seriously? Ugh. So these music machines that I have that are kind of awesome, the one in particular that is the older one with the cracked screen with all the cracked glass and everything, that one kind of turns off after a little bit of time, and I saw it going dim like it was about to turn off, and then I tried to catch it right before it turned off, and instead of catching it right before it turned off, instead of that, I just knocked it off the stand and onto the floor where I could not reach it anymore. But I fixed that. Okay, good. Excellent. Whew. Oh yes, awesome Justin Bennett. Speaking of, let's go take a look at Justin Bennett. Justin Bennett last week with the 6,000 subscribers. Very, very cool. Awesome deal there. Let's go find Justin by database. We were already on J, and now we can click J again. This is a J day. Today is brought to you by the letter J. June Art, I like that channel too. Here is Justin Bennett, and we need the link that, it's at the bottom of my screen that I gotta peek around the keyboard. There it is. Justin Bennett, got it. Here we go, Beyond Beads. Posted recently, Beyond Beads World of Wonders from Justin Bennett. Congratulations on 6,000 subscribers, buddy.
I used to want to save the world, this beautiful place, but I knew so little then. It is a land of magic and wonder worth cherishing in every way. But the closer you get, the more you see the great darkness shimmering within. And mankind is another story altogether. What one does when faced with the truth is more difficult than you think. I learned this the hard way a long, long time ago. And now I will never be the same. I used to want to save the world, to end war and bring peace to mankind, but then I glimpsed the darkness that lives within their light. I learned that inside every one of them there will always be both. The choice each must make for themselves, something no hero will ever defeat. And now I know that only love can truly save the world. So now I stay, I fight, and I give for the world I know can be. This is my mission now, forever.
Very, very cool, Justin Bennett. Got some awesome Wonder Woman going on there. Got some awesome Wonder Woman comic books that I can also see. Many of them were drawn by John Byrne, who might possibly, hypothetically, be a comic book illustrating idol of mine from the distant past. That could possibly be possible. Okay, I don't know how, but somehow I remembered that it is Tuesday and that we might have a live stream on Thursday, because Streamlabs apparently sort of kind of works. So looks like we're green light go for Thursday, which means we will need 3 channels to vote for, 2 new channels and 1 returning challenger. For the awesome expanding list on Friday. As usual, I have not done any work ahead of time in figuring out which ones to... hang on a second. Very sorry about that, as is often the case. I have too many windows and tabs open, and I am confusing my own self with my disorganization and lack of preparation. We have 3 channels now queued up. And these are 3 possibilities for voting on Thursday, for adding on Friday. The first one is called Love and Peace Tunes. We're going to take very, very brief looks at them today in preparation for looking at them a little bit more on Thursday and voting on one. Here is Love and Peace Tunes, what the channel looks like. Not watching a video right now, but Love and Peace Tunes, there it is. They now have the 577 subscribers. Very cool. The About section says, "Hey everyone, welcome to Love and Peace Tunes, a channel where I animate random cartoon stuff for fun. And I've recently picked up animation and I enjoy it so far. Looks promising." We like that. The animation channels, just one animation channel leads to the next, leads to the next. It's great. It's a great, great rabbit hole to go down if you like rabbit holes. And thinking, you know, you would think that a squirrel brain would not be too comfortable in a rabbit hole, but my squirrel brain loves the rabbit holes. Possibility number 2 is called Sketchbook Corner. Sketchbook Corner looks like this. This is the channel art. There are 371 subscribers here on Sketchbook Corner. These are the thumbnails. And the About section says, "Hi, I'm Noyo Nika. I'm a self-taught 19-year-old artist who can be found making portrait art and reading murder mysteries." Very cool. That it will be something that we will look at a little bit more on Thursday. And our returning challenger for Thursday will be called, let's see what we got here, Alexis Apodaca. Here is what the channel looks like. She has 165 subscribers on her YouTube channel. And her About section says, "I make flute videos and sometimes blog." Very cool. There is Alexis Apodaca. Those are the 3 possibilities for Thursday. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Try and put a tiny bit more music in the music here so that we have something cool for our SoundCloud when we upload this to SoundCloud later today. This song right here, this music that we're listening to, it desperately cries out for a title. It begs of you. What am I called? What is my name? Hello? Does anybody know my name? So if anybody does know the name of this song, please type it into the chat. And I have to remember that we are on C today. C today. Today is brought to you by the letter C and the letter G and the number, I don't know, we'll just pick a number out of number 1000. Okay. All right, we have a title suggestion which is called The Rings of Saturn. I like that. This sounds like The Rings of Saturn to me. Now it has some trumpet in it. Inspired John, how are you today? We celebrated you today on this program as we celebrated many other milestoners. We celebrated your 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations very much on that milestone, sir. Very well earned there. The Cats of Saturn? Where did Cats of Saturn come? Oh, for the letter C. I see. Letter C. Cats of Saturn. I don't know. What do you people think? Cats of Saturn or Rings of Saturn? I don't know. I kind of see the merits of both. I could go either way. I think it's going to be Cats of Saturn. I like that. Here, one more time for us all is the menu. There are so many channels on the menu. There are too many channels on the menu. Cheers to the chat. Also, where are my manners? Cheers to the chat. Cheers to the chat is brought to you by Susan's Creative. She is our sponsor, but since YouTube wants us to fully disclose who is paying us any money for anything, she's not sponsoring us by paying us any money. She's sponsoring us by being awesome. That's her whole sponsorship. That's it. That's all. Cheers to the chat. Cheers to the chat. Our other sponsor, our musical sponsor, Patty Broussard, is also in the chat. And thank you very much. Very much appreciate your support. So as I had said before, oh wait a minute, I was actually, as I misspoke before, I said that Iz Harris, who was added to the list with about 12,000 subscribers, had reached 50,000 subscribers, and I was incorrect, because she has actually reached 60,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness. That woman, she's just hopping up the milestone ladder. Congratulations to her. This is a video called Q&A. And we will see a little bit of that coming up directly.
Let's go tell people they'll only pay for what they need with Liberty Mutual. Fine, I'll drive.
Why don't we ever, like, cuddle on camera?
I don't get angry a lot on here, but this frustrates me. You'll know when you pass by it because it will smell like death's door.
Questions.
Okay.
Here we go.
You guys submitted all the questions. You ready?
I'm ready.
You're gonna do that all day?
You know it, girl. King of adjustments over here.
Favorite books. Let's just do favorite book you've read recently.
Harry Potter 6.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. Was a blast and a half. Are you going to explore bubble tea in Taiwan? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Daily.
Every day.
Twice a day.
5 times a day.
Is it difficult to be traveling for work a lot and have the kids at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like a constant tension that we navigate. Often we're able to combine them into one super amazing thing, but not always.
Yeah.
And that's hard.
Additional question asked, if we're bringing the kids, my show, Travel Eat Repeat, is travel with kids. So yes, they will be there for that part. And then we're going to do a little break and Sri Lanka together as a family, and then Johnny will go up to India. I hope to join him to shoot a couple episodes, so we're having my mom come out to help.
So that's a little bit of what they're doing right over there on Iz Harris's channel. That seems to be working for them. Very cool. Mr. Doug Hewson got the 1,500 subscriber milestone this week. Congratulations, Doug Hewson. 1,500 subscribers there. Let's close out the show with a little look at what Doug Hewson does, or maybe we have time for one more after that. I'm not sure. It might be a short one. You never know. You never can tell with these YouTube creators. Mobile streaming changes. Oh yeah, that's a little something that I might be intimately familiar with. Let's watch that.
Another YouTube news flash. What's come to my attention that YouTube have snuck in a subtle change to mobile live streaming. What they've done is they've upped the subscriber limit for being able to actually live stream from a mobile device. Because before you just need to be verified and have live streaming activated, and you could live stream from a mobile device. Now you need 1,000 subscribers to live stream from your mobile. It's a bit of an odd change, and we'll discuss the possible reasons for that in just a second. I'm going to read the alert section from the mobile site in just a second, but before we do that, I must say that if you're streaming from like your desktop, like using webcam streaming, or streaming from a encoder device like OBS or whatever, there is no limitation. You can stream if you have live stream activated and you're on 100 subscribers or whatever. You can certainly still do that. It's just you can't live stream from the mobile device. Now, this is interesting. I have questions. YouTube, I have questions. But let me read what it says first. Here we go. We've recently raised the threshold for YouTube Live with a mobile device. To be able to live stream on mobile, your channel will need to have at least 1,000 subscribers. Note that this eligibility threshold does not apply to other live streaming tools. Creators who have less than 1,000 subscribers will still be able to live stream through desktop and webcam, just like I mentioned before. So that's it. That's on the actual YouTube help page for mobile live streaming, right at the top, pinned in yellow for everybody to see. So that's new. I don't know how long that's been there, but it was alerted to me in one of my Facebook groups, Tube Ritual. Big shout out to Brian G. Somebody said, hey, I can't live stream. It says I need 1,000 subscribers. And so we looked into it. That's the answer. So what does that mean? Well, it's
shout outs to Brian G and Tube Ritual. Yes, the very subtle YouTube change that smashed me in the head like a mallet this week. It did not feel subtle. That's going to do it for Milestones and More program for a Monday, Tuesday, whatever day, April the 9th. I'm pretty sure that's right, April 9th. Thank you very much for joining us here on Milestones and More. I very much appreciate that. I hope you will join us again on Thursday, and I hope we'll be here on Thursday. I hope that the streaming will actually work, and maybe it'll even work better. We'll try. That's the best we can do is try. Okay. So yeah, that's thank you. That's a wrap up. Thank you. That's all I got. And check out this song on SoundCloud later if you get a chance. It is called The Cats of Saturn. And peace. And see you later.